Rewiring the Mind. I was just watching a video right now, and he was talking about like how he was stressed out, and how he had he needed an answer to this problem, and he was like, no one can, he knows that if he asks anyone in his fan group, that no one can help him, and yeah, so he was thinking about asking people in his friend group, so no one can ask him. So he went to the coffee shop and he had his tea and took his journal and he was writing, and he wrote to the Most High, like, you're the only one that can help me with this situation. And then he started just, you know, he was so stressed out, and then he was like, you know what, and then he left. He's so stressed out. Like I said, got in his car and the song came on and started playing, and it was saying, if you if it doesn't work out, try again, you know. So, and then he started talking about how anything can happen. We're talking about rewiring your mind and how anything can happen. And then I started to think, like, like, that's true. Like, I've been in that situation. Like, what he was explaining, it was like, man, I've been there before multiple times, and it hits you random, like any day, anytime, it doesn't matter. We're all human beings. We're all spiritual beings, right? Having a human experience. So we all stress out on things, and we just need to know that, anything can happen. Anything is possible if we put our mind to it. And sometimes we do focus more on the negative than we focus on the negative outcome than focusing on what could go right. We put too much energy on, like, what could go wrong, and he said, she said, and or just like negativity, and that's where we need to rewire our mind, you know, and and just speak to ourselves, talk to ourselves more nicely, kindly. And sometimes we do need those hard talks with ourselves, like when we know we're messing up, like, okay, like, you need to stop doing this, you know what I'm saying? You've been in this situation before and this happened. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just, things that we just are out of our control, that we can't control, right? So, so I just start thinking about anything is possible. We need to focus more on what can go right in our lives and change our mindset, and just know that everything is working out for our good at the end of the day. The Most High, universe, or whatever you want to call it, we're having these experiences to learn from them, in hopes of that, not in hopes, but to learn from them for our sole purpose, And it's so good for us to not to compare ourselves to other people, because we don't know what they've been through to get to that situation. We don't know what they've been through. We don't know, you know what I mean? We don't know what's going on in their lives. We just really need to be present and focus on our lives, and and deal the cards that we were handed, right? Like, we need to be present, focus on our situation, and just make the best out of it, and start by every day, and making every day the best day that we can possibly make it. And sometimes we are going to forget, we're going to stress out, we're going to forget. But when we bring, it's just true. That's why he was saying, and he was also saying, like, how like repetition is so important, and on this journey is so important. So, like, meditation, affirmations, journaling down your thoughts, reading your affirmations every day is really important, because you can mess up. Like, in the process of rewiring your mind, you need to be consistent, you need to be disciplined, because you can just think about one thought in the past, and then it can just take you down, because our thoughts are feelings, and which leads us to act emotionally sometimes. So if we think about something that happened in the past, that's not a good feeling, right? And then we didn't do our affirmations this morning, you know what I'm saying? And we're stuck in that feeling for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and that's like producing how do you want to, I forgot how you say it, but it's producing like a chemical in our brain that's gonna make us like feel more like that. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, that's like what it's doing. So it is good for us to be um more in a happier just do things that make us feel good. So if we get those thoughts that come in, right, that are unwanted and we don't want to have anymore, it's good for us to if notice it first. We have to notice it, right? Because we have to notice that it's making us feel a certain way that we don't want to feel. So we have to notice it, and then we have to switch it. So we have to, stop it right there and change it, swap it. Like the look, watch my previous book. Watch my previous video where Think Like a Monk. He's talking about stop, swap, and stop, and swap it. So something similar to that. So when you get a negative mind, when you get a negative thought, something that's unwanted, something that you don't want to have, right? It comes to your mind, just switch it. Say, you know what? Nope. I'm not going to think about that. Today's going to be a great day. Today's going to be a positive day, and go on about your day. Do that. Journal down. You can journal down your feelings, right? And then change the narrative of that situation, of that thought. Play some music that's going to feel good to your soul. Some reggae, some Bob Marley, some Cleo Soul, some soothing, some meditation music, and clean up your house, maybe drink some tea, make a good breakfast for yourself, read your affirmations, right? Just try your best to stay in that high vibration, and just say, it is what it is. Everything's working out for the highest. Everything's working out for my greatest good. Let me see if I can find that affirmation. I have it somewhere. Or you could say, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Your gift will open the way. I'm just going to start reading guys some of my affirmations, okay? So may you catch yourself saying this a lot this year. Wow, I pray for this. It is here. It's actually happening. You're going to make it through. You always do. Give thanks. Grateful for where I'm at. Excited about where I'm going. You will receive a breakthrough that brightens up your world. Your dreams will manifest this year, but you must say thank you. A way will be made for you. Self-love, nurturing your mind, body, soul, embracing experiences that shape you, looking in the mirror and knowing you are worthy, you are capable, you are beautiful. Something amazing is coming your way. You got a big blessing on the way. Claim it. The choices you have made are the right choices. Relax. You are enough. You do enough. Take a deep breath, okay? Let go and just live right now in the moment. Treat others the way they want it to be treated. Or treat others the way you want to be treated, okay? Your presence on this earth makes a difference, whether you believe it or not. You have a purpose. May this new week bring you abundance, love, and joy that you know you are worthy of. Give thanks. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. We're coming up on a new week, new blessings. What's meant for you will happen for you in a way which you can never expect or explain. Trust the process and put gratitude first. Eat to live. Be with someone who is good for your mental health. Everything is aligning for you. This is the one I wanted to really focus and zoom in on, because when things like when you're not having a good day or the best of the day, it's always good to just take a step back, try and look at the situation from a different perspective, and just know that everything is aligning for you. Everything is working out in your favor, okay? Affirmations, write some affirmations down. You can even write the ones that I'm speaking to you right now. Write them down, or look up some. There's plenty more of them on Instagram. I think there might be some on Instagram, but there's a lot on YouTube. I don't even know why Instagram popped up. I took a break from Instagram. But everything is working in my favor, even when it doesn't seem like it. I will keep believing. I will keep trusting the process. I won't be discouraged by circumstances or challenges. I am guided by faith, driven by hope. My vision is clear, and I will stay strong, okay? So keep telling yourself that things are going to work out even when you don't know how. The positive attitude and optimism will start to change everything that's happening in your life. What you believe is ultimately becomes your reality, okay? So that's a really, really good one, okay? Keep telling yourself things are going to work out even when you don't know how. You know, even when you don't know how. The positive attitude and optimism will start to change everything that's happening in your life. What you believe is ultimately becomes your reality. I am the best version of myself. You know, I put my wants and needs as a priority. I take pride in who I am. I am dedicated to myself and my journey. I strive to be and do better. I will always try for myself. I love who I am. I appreciate every little thing about myself. I choose myself. I learn from my mistakes. I am an ever-evolving person. I'm proud of how far I've come. No one is me, and that is my power. That's a good one right there. No one is you, and that is your power. Don't ever wish to be anyone else. You are here for a reason, okay? We're all here for a reason. We all have a purpose. Some of us haven't found it yet. You know, I'm still working on mine. I know I love to help people, and that's why I started posting more videos like this on my channel. But yeah, no one is you and no one is your power, and don't let no one try and take that away from you, okay? I do things that brings me happiness. I create the life I desire. My desires flow to me easily and so effortlessly. I feel so good to be me. I am beautiful inside and out, because you are beautiful inside and out. You know what I'm saying? I validate myself. I am free. So these are just some self-concept affirmations that you can say to yourself that will help you in moments of, you know, stress or not feeling your best, okay? Just know that everything's working out in your favor, and I'll be back. I'll talk to you guys in another video. Peace.